You're listening to HighKick FM, the Taekwondo podcast. Welcome to another episode. Hello everyone, hello HighKick FM community. Nice to have you here to this special episode of HighKick FM. And you noticed right now we're talking in English today. And this is the premiere episode of our new format. HighKick FM is in general a German podcast. And today marks our first episode with international guests. So we'd like to talk in English for a bigger audience. And today we welcome a very special guest from Australia, a former world-class athlete who successfully transitioned into coaching and is now helping the next generation of Taekwondo athletes through TKD Fanatics in Australia. But first of all, I have to introduce my beloved co-host, the one and only, and I warmly welcome him. Here is Daniel.
Thank you, Marcel, for the introduction. Hello to everyone. So we are really excited to have international guests here. And this is really surprising also for me to have this new format. And we have Mint online together with us. And welcome, Mint. Mint is online with us from Australia. And probably, Mint, we just start with your introduction, and you can explain a bit of yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Min. I'm from Australia and I used to be a part of Thai national athlete from Thailand. And right now I work in Sydney and try to build the athlete from the Australia to succeed in international competition level. And I'm so excited for today to sharing my experience and meet Daniel and Marcel.
Thank you. So, Mint, you said that, or probably Marcel said, you are today in Australia and you already changed your role from athlete to coach. But your beginnings in Taekwondo have been in Thailand, right? So you are originally from Thailand. Where did you start in Thailand?
From Thailand. I was start in Bangkok when I was in 8 years old with my sister. We both start together at that time, and we will start because of when we was young. We didn't have like a good health because I have asthma and also I have like a lot of allergy. So I'm not that like a healthy kid when I was there. And then my mom decided to like figure out with what kind of sport will help me. And then I think they see like some of the neighbor doing the Taekwondo, and that's why they try to bring both of us like to join the Taekwondo at that time. Yeah, I think this one when we started to do the Taekwondo.
And do you think that Taekwondo is really recognized and popular in Thailand? And this is the reason why your mom chose Taekwondo instead of other sport like Muay Thai, for example?
I think at that time it's kind of start famous because when I was start is roughly in 2007, I think, and at the 2004 we have the Olympian from our country secure the bronze medalist at Athens, and she was the Taekwondo athlete. And it's really small world that we live nearby at the same area. That's why my mom like, we have Thai player get the medal at Olympic, and then it might make her think like, or like become too interested to put me to do this sport as well. I think it might be one of the reasons that she decide to choose this sport for us.
There was a particular Taekwondo athlete in Taekwondo that was like a star for you, where you have looked up to this particular person to say, "Oh, I want to become like this person," or?
Oh, yes, of course. I think the best number one that I always look after is Wu Jingyu. I think she's the Chinese two-time Olympian gold medalist. And because of she beat Thai player and we kind of see her in public in Thailand as well. And I was like, oh, I want to become like her. I like the way her fight. I like the way her kick, and it's kind of influenced me to shape me to be like her because I remember her best kick is the axe kick or like jiki chaki. Some like I'm not sure if I'm calling in the right way, but this is the one of the best my
Yes,
kick
good.
as well that I get influence from her.
We could keep
Okay.
that for the technique tip, Daniel. This is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's good. So X kick means in Korean something like neryochagi, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
one. That's one.
Okay. Yeah. And so you started then your career with 8 years. And how many years you have been active athlete?
I think when I was started at 8, I'm just do like traditional class, and then when I turned like 9 years old, I see my sister do the sparring program before me, and it's kind of made me jealous. Like, oh, I want to do as well, and that's why I become to be like my sister and try. We both try to fight each other every day on the training, so I kind of enjoy it when I have like training with my sister. And
But
also I think one of the coach
I
like
meant
when I was
when you
start,
did you fell immediately in love with Taekwondo, with the sport, or was it like okay, my mom wanted me to do that and this is why I did it, or did you loved it at first sight?
I think first start I still didn't understand why I need to be here. And then I think I fall in love when I start the sparring because when I start the first day, I remember my club, there wasn't have a girl athlete that much. And they all the boys. Then
Okay.
when I start, I got beat up by them. And then like my mom was worried as well. Like, am I like my mom asking like, am I wanna quit or I wanna do like a pumse, like I don't need to get contact. And then I'm like, no, I wanna continuing. I
Yes.
wanna train hard and try to kick them back. That's what I thinking. And then every day that I try to train hard, I just kind of start like I like this sport a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds
I
nice.
think one important part of your introduction, Mint, is your success that you had as athlete. Can you just give us a brief introduction of what kind of success you had as an athlete?
Yeah, I was a World Junior Championship in
What?
2016. And I am a
Congratulations for
bronze
that.
medal. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I was a bronze medalist at World Championship in 2017 as well. And I got silver medalist at Asian Championship and also bronze medalist at Asian Championship in I think in 2019 in 2018 and 2016 both year.
Mhm.
That's so successful. Congratulations.
It is.
Oh, thanks so much.
So how many efforts did it take you? Did it took you? So how much training you did? So we spoke with another German athlete in some of our previous episodes, and she told us she was training hard 10 training units per week. So how many training did you do for this in your most active period?
Yeah, in generally we training 6 days a week, and it's 2
Mhm.
session in each day. But if we
So
have
12
like
trainings.
competition, yeah, 12 training, and the period before the comp, like maybe 1 month before the comp, we might do 3 session in each day.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it's actually especially during school holiday, they always bring like us to do like 3 session a day.
Wow, that's
Oh, this is so
even
crazy.
worse. That's
Yes.
even worse.
Okay. When did you realize you could compete internationally? So first of all, you competed in local tournaments, I guess. And when was the breaking point that you got the mindset? Okay, I will compete on the international level. Was there a breaking point?
I think the point that it started, I think it's when I was 12, turning to 13. I was getting to the selection Thailand athlete, like national athlete selection camp. And I think
Mm-hmm.
I was lucky because I was born in between the transaction that I still use manual system and transfer to
Mm-hmm.
BPSS system. And we have a big selection, as I remember. And I get into the last 2 person that they decide which athlete they're gonna use to send to the
Ah.
competition. And when we was at that camp period, we kind of training from zero, like how to use the PSS system, how to know the changing that we need to know, like how to fight in front legs or how to prepare the blocking, avoid like scoring from the opponent. We kind of learn things like since like from 0%. And that's kind
Mm-hmm.
of made me like start like slowly step up by step. I feel like I'm lucky, and also at that time in Thailand national team, they kind of send the athlete try to experience a lot of international comp as well, with the funding like
Mm-hmm.
100%. So it's kind of make me excited every time when we have selection and I get into the list of the athlete that I can compete international.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think since I was selected, it's become like continuing in the national team.
Okay. But there was some you did some great tournaments before. You competed on local levels, so they recognized you to invite you to this to the Asian selected team. So that was not luck at all. It was your skill that brought you
Yeah.
there.
So
Yeah.
who was your first coach in Bangkok?
My first national coach or my first local club? Which one?
Both, probably both.
For both, my coach from my original club, his name is Joe Titipong. He was my first coach, and it's kind of funny that he not the sparring background athlete. He's the Pumse coach, like originally.
Oh, cool.
But I really respect him because he doesn't know sparring background 100%, but he can teach me and grow me as a strong fighter, and also try to get me into the national team. I really respect all help that I get from him. And when I start national team, I think my first coach is the Korea coach. His name is Kim Jae-woo. And right now, I think he's currently work for Japan national team. Yeah, and
Okay.
I think he's the first coach for junior team. That's what I remember.
Okay. Probably just what we missed in the beginning, Mint. How old are you?
Oh, you don't ask that.
Never ask a woman.
Right now, I'm 27. Like I'm fully
Okay,
turned
thank you.
27 already. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, how
Um,
many years you have been active athlete? Starting with 8, then you stepped, you raised your skills and so on. And what would you say? How many years you have been active as athlete?
I think I was active since I was get into the first national team when I was 2013 and until 2020. I think it's during the COVID hit time. I become to like step
Okay.
back and decide to
okay.
do something. Yeah. I think it's like
Yeah.
7 year or 8 year,
I
isn't it?
think sport and I would say stars that are coming from sport are well recognized in Thailand, right? So your family must be really proud of you, right? That you entered the national team and that you have been so successful.
Yeah, I think I would say they support our athlete program really well, especially our association is really, really support the athlete. Like I think like we didn't have any noises interrupt our training program. It's like they help us support in funding, accommodation, all the expenses that related about the sport that we need to focus. They support us like 100%. It's kind of helped me a lot that I need to think about like money or I need to find a job. So it's like it's made me focus on the training part like 100%. I really thankful for everything that they been supporting our athlete program.
Okay. So there was financial support from the federation somehow or association.
Yeah, yeah. Even the government, it's kind of help with the association as well. Yeah. Like if we win
Okay.
the big
Great.
comp, we get the prize and we get the medical support as well, which is really, really good.
That's good, yeah.
I guess there are a lot of challenges that you had to face on your way to become a world-class athlete. And one major question we love to ask athletes in your level is how about the balancing of life and sport? How was that for you? Did you put sports first and everything below, or I guess yes, but how did you manage that?
I think my first priority at that time is the sport. It's become like really, really important for me. But also because of my family, they always tell me about I need to do both things with the sport and also studying together. So it's kind of really challenging for me to keep focus on the training 100% and also try to be good at studying.
Mhm.
And I really proud of myself that I can prioritize both things like to be good. And also I'm really thanks for my mom to keep saying that for me. It's really helpful in this day because I can't imagine if I'm not studying well and if I become like retired without I not have anything what I'm gonna do for my future. So I kind of
Mhm.
like really thankful for my mom and my family.
Nice to hear. Okay,
And
and
mhm.
Daniel, go ahead.
And did you later or in parallel you studied? You finished some university, or what did you do?
Yeah, I was studying in Chulalongkorn University, which is the number one
Mhm.
university in Thailand. They're really well known
Okay.
in Thailand. And I was finished bachelor degree in communication art as the advertising major.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not that relate about sport. People is always like
Okay.
question about like why I decide to do this one. But I think it's I just find myself during training or during I try to do sport. I just find myself like if I keep doing only sport, it's kind of make me like boring or like make me feel like it's too much for me. And then when I find out, oh, I like this one, I like advertising, I like to do like filming stuff, and I I decide to start learning things.
Mhm.
Communication is always good.
Yeah, it's kind of helped me with the coaching part as well. Yeah, I really happy that I decide to learn that because I learn a lot of things and it can adapt to use with my coaching skill, which is good.
Mhm.
Cool.
Good. One question I have still about the your active time period of competing. You told us it was about 7-8 years from 2013 to 2020. You said.
Yeah.
Were there
Yeah.
any major injuries or setbacks or some self-doubt periods you had to deal with?
Yeah, it's actually have a big year that it's hit me really hard. And also it's the year that I
Mhm.
was successful. It's
Oh.
in when I was
Okay.
when I was 2016 and I was 17 at that time. I have a big wedding for me, which is my last World Junior Championship.
Mhm.
And before that 6 months, we have Korea Open, and I need to compete that to preparation stage for my fight, right? And I got
Mhm.
accidentally broke my ACL on my left knee.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
not good.
And when I go to check out with the doctor, everyone denying me to compete because they said I need to do surgery. I cannot gonna be able to training 100%, and it's no point to go there if you're not training 100%. They been telling me like that,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and I was like doubt myself a lot. Like, what should I do? What should I decide if I not gonna compete? Should I decide to break and do surgery? But if I decide to do that, I'm gonna miss my last World Junior. So it's kind of really hard time for me.
Mhm.
And it's luckily that I have a good people beside me because the first coach the first national coach, he been calling me like asking me like what happened and what I'm gonna decide to do. He keep asking me and I was telling him like I'm not confident to decide right now because I have no idea. It's everything is like blank out. I lost my focus. I lost myself. And the change thing is he said to me like he trusts me that I can do it because he told me like he know me very well and every time I set my goal, I always work hard to achieve it. And he think like if I've been setting my goal with that, even the hard thing I can overcome it. That's why I start realizing myself that if I try this time and if I try my best, I might not achieve 100%, but I'm not gonna regret that I'm denying myself to do it. So that's why I prefer to try to compete rather than do the surgery, because I think if I compete and I can do surgery after, so the hard work will come after that, because I know myself cannot train 100%, and I need to take time for recovery my injury as well, which is take me like 2 months, and then I only have 4 months to prep myself for the big stage. It's kind of challenging because
that's a short time.
Mostly I just watching my teammate training and just do some easy exercise for rehab my knee. And even walking, I couldn't walk like 100%. That's why it's really make me piss off myself that I cannot doing anything that my teammate doing. But it's lucky that we have a good physio that take care of my program, and he's also helped me practice my mental to handle this kind of pressure. And it's really helped for me. Yeah, it's really helped for me. I really thanks for him that he do things for me for that. And it's succeeded, which is I didn't expect it anymore. I didn't expect me to win.
Against all odds. You could say.
So means finally you participated in the competition, right?
Yeah.
And sorry for asking that again, but then in the competition, how was the result of that competition of Korean Open?
The reason to compete, right?
No. The result of
The outcome,
the
your
result.
which placing.
your ranking then from Korean Open.
Yeah, from Korea Open, because I was turning 17 and my coach decided to send me to fight in senior division. And I think, as I remember, I get through in the quarterfinal, and I have a hit point to win that round, but it's happened and I couldn't stand up, so I just disqualified because of the injury in quarterfinal.
Okay.
But anyway, you could be proud. You can be proud to have competed after that injury period.
Yes,
it's great. It's very great.
I agree.
And it leads me to the next big not topic, but about the next big thing, and it's the mental strength of an athlete. And you talked about that earlier, and I guess this is a major part in an injury period. You have to recover physically, but it pulls you back mentally as well. And this is what you talked about. You have to be mental strong too, not only physically strong. Or what do you say about that?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have the I'm not sure I might call it right. It's like psychologist, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we have the psychologist in our team. So every com that it seems like a big com, she gonna come to our national center to help our prep mental in every night session, like after we done the Taekwondo training. And also because I have a big problem, I kind of have go on one-on-one session to talk about my feeling as well, because sometimes I couldn't respond my feeling in the right way, and instead of I respond in a good way, I kind of block myself and like kind of depressed.
Yes.
And I think that's a good way that I speak it out to make them like try to support or feedback anything and help me to analyze my feeling and try to feedback me how to solve it. So I think it's good that I choose to go to the right person at that time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that leads to the next question as well. I wanted to ask you if there's one mental skill or some advice you could give to young athletes to handle those situations. But you already did that now, so maybe the advice could be go to the right person and talk to them. Or what do you say?
Yeah, I would say if anything that you think and then you cannot solve by yourself, I would say you can go to your coach to speak about it, or you can go to the physio or to asking them if you have any injury to concern, or even the mental, you can go to psychology to solve it out. And also
Mm-hmm.
if anything that you can solve by yourself with the mental thing, when you're not confident or when you start doubting about your fight, I have one of the most trip that it's helped me a lot is you visualizing in your head and try to bring the image in your head. Like, for example, if you have a pressure during the fight, you could visualize if you're gonna fight that person, how you're gonna respond them in your head. And then when you fight, you
Mm-hmm.
will see all the image during your fight. Like, I would say it's not 100%, but I would say it will be 70% will happen. Anything that you think, it will happen in the fight, like 70%. So I think it's better to have something in your head rather than you have a question on your head and you fight with your doubting or your question.
Mm-hmm.
So you say beside the physical training, it's up to 70% is up to your mental situation, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I believe every athlete around the world, they was training hard for themselves as well. But we don't have mental in the same level. Sometimes you train
Mm-hmm.
hard, but your mental is down like 50%. You might lose someone didn't train hard, but they have mentality like higher than you. You can lose that kind of athlete as well. So I think to be good is
Mm-hmm.
balance with the physical training and also try to acknowledge how mental you be on the level. If it's low,
Mm-hmm.
you know yourself is low mental. You just need to try to sort it out how it can improve your mental to be better.
So Marcel, we are learning for ourselves today, right?
Of course, we are. We are. We could take so much right now from this episode, and I guess yeah, we're coming to the next topic by natural right now, because you're talking so much about mental strength, and your advices are very, very good. So I guess it was a good decision for you to keep doing the sport as a coach after your active athlete career. And I guess we could ask you now, why did you decide, or when did you decide to become a coach out of the athlete period?
I think after I retired, I kind of think about my old dream, which is I wanna be an Olympic athlete. And then when I decided to retire already, I was like, I can't achieve this dream anymore. It's kind of too late to
Mm-hmm.
come back and then I dream again. I wanna be Olympian. And it start make me think about how about if I build the athlete and represent the country to be an Olympian. And I think it's turning point that I want to be a coach. I want to build the athlete that they have a big dream and try to help them achieve it.
Okay, so keep the dream alive like that.
I will. I will.
I
Okay.
think it's very honorable to take your experience and to teach this experience to young people. So so it's not lost, right? So you can give it to the young people and to prepare them. So this is a very good way to do. And
Yes.
today you are in Sydney, right? So
Yeah.
when did you transfer yourself from Bangkok to Sydney? It happened with the decision to become a coach, or when when happened this?
I think it's not myself setting like I want to be a Australian coach as a Taekwondo coach. It just
Mhm.
because at that time I cannot speak English.
Mhm.
I do studying, but also the English is the difficult thing for me. And when I was an athlete, I don't think I need to use English. I think it's only Thai language. I can be Thai coach. I can teach Thai student. I didn't think about English. And I have my older sister. She live in Sydney as well. She just asking me if I wanna explore experience outside of Thailand. I think Australia might be the best one for me that I can move and experience myself. And first time I start to move here, I just do student visa to studying English and studying sport and fitness first when I move here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that I just find a job. I do a lot of job, like I do restaurant job, I do hospitality job, like in a cafe. And I think like, oh, this is not me at all. Like it's like I'm not wanna do this kind of job, and that's why I'm like, oh, maybe I should go back with the Taekwondo, which is I dream that I wanna build the athlete. And then I just try to find like which club in Sydney I can work, and then I luckily that I found Martial Arts Spirit Australia. They based in Sydney, and I think the club is really, really big in New South Wales as well. And I know the head coach of the club. When I was athlete, we kind of meet each other in when I was compete before. Yeah.
Okay. So you,
So
yeah, Daniel, please.
yeah, you came back to your passion, right? So
Yeah.
I think this is it doesn't matter what you do. If there's something you do very well, automatically in your life, you come always back to this. And yeah, great. And in this club in Sydney, you are still there, or you have different project now?
I'm still work under the same club, which is called Martial Arts
Okay.
Spirit Australia. Yeah, I'm still
Mhm.
working for them. And also I also have the platform that I'll start to build up with one of the co-worker that I work with. It's called TKD Fanatics. Yeah, which is
Oh,
related about Taekwondo tutorial, how to train to be success, and also how to train athlete to be success. That's what the goal that I try to build, and my coworker try to build together to share the knowledge to other coaches. It's not just in Australia, but it might be around the world that they want to try to learning from us. Yeah, we try to build that together.
so it's an online platform, and you can
Yeah,
book
it will be
video
online.
courses. Yes.
Yeah. We start building up the tutorial platform right now, but we have social media to advertising. You guys can follow us in TKD Fanatics. You will see
Yeah, do
my
some
image a
promotion.
lot, and my yeah.
Yeah, we saw it. It's
Yes.
you have the website and you have also the Instagram channel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
have
also
to follow
the
you
new
on
thing
YouTube.
that's oh We not have the YouTube yet, but might be the next plan.
You have to. Okay. So you're still sharing your knowledge across the world with your TKD Fanatics program.
Yeah.
This is great.
And also show
This
the
is so-
passion.
Yes. This was our impulse too with this podcast to share the passion and spread the word and just talk about it and give the audience some advice, some insights of Taekwondo, of the sports. And this is why we're here today with you. And it's very nice so far. I can say that it's a great talk to you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me too.
So
I also have a question about training session, Mint. If you compare training session being an athlete and now being a coach, what was your favorite training session as athlete and what is your favorite training session being the coach?
I think the best part that I like when I was athlete is how when I was training with the IQ part, like with the scenario part, I like to do that part because I don't know, I just like to keep thinking about and try to find the answer and respond the drill that the coaches provided for me. Like for example, we're gonna have session that like, oh, this person gonna do really aggressive front leg. How you gonna respond it? I think it's made me and build me really be more creative to be fine. That's what I like and enjoy the most. And also as a coaching part, because of I like this kind of training, I also like to think about it and deliver it for my athlete as well. Like because I believe like not just the hard training it can make everyone succeed, but we need to be smart to fight too. That's why I try to build up like physical training is important, but also the fight IQ it's also important. If we know like we're not stronger like this country, how we gonna win them? I think it's about how we prepare the plan or how we use the tactic. Yeah.
Okay. How different is it to you according coaching to competing? Do you fall back into mindset of a competing fighter sometimes, or is it fully into your head to coach?
It's totally different for me because back then I think I'm really good to work by myself as an athlete. But with the coaching part, even you try to work your part really hard, but you need to work with someone. Like you can't work by yourself. You need to connect with the athlete and you need to know how to communicate, how to connect with them so you both can be success together. This is my understand in between both things because for me it's easy to just training hard and then I can be success. But the coaching part, I need to think about someone and try to build them up together. I think this is the challenging part that become as a coaching for me.
Okay. I guess maybe it's difficult. I guess it could be difficult to see every athlete as a unique person. So you did your stuff to compete. You had your fighting style, your major techniques, and everything. And now you have to focus on the individual athlete. So you told us the X kick was your favorite technique. Maybe your athlete isn't performing this particular technique well. He's better with Paltung Chagi or Panetorio Chagi, something like spinning roundhouse or something like that. So you have to go through every individual athlete. I guess, from my opinion, this could be different difficult points. Am I right?
Yeah, I totally agree because I believe as well, even we from the same country, but in each athlete, they can't do the same thing. So
Mm-hmm.
our role as a coach, we need to understand how each athlete, they being like this person is short, how they need to fight, or this person is really tall, how you're gonna build their strength, use the front leg to against the people. I think it's as you told, it's really challenging to analyze your athlete and then try to guide them in the good way for them. I think this one is the challenging point
Okay.
as a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So Daniel,
Mm.
do you have any questions about that?
No, I have another. There's another topic we didn't speak about so far. That is nutrition and weight cut, for example. How was this for you during your active career being an athlete? How did you manage nutrition? How did you manage your weight? And how do you see that today being the coach, from the coach perspective? And I think there are a couple of years in between your career of athlete and now being a coach. There was some development, I think. So what do you think about that, or how did you manage that?
Yeah, I would say when I was the athlete, I try think a lot, which is sometime in the bad way, sometime in a good way. I take a lot of time to understand my body. Like when I start, I didn't start in a good way. I would say like I don't eat food and I try to train too hard to cut weight. And
Oh,
at the fight, I was not focused well because of the bad way that I did for weight cut. I kind of learned things from that too. And sometimes it's affect to my health as well because when I was start with the 46 division, 46 kilogram division. And then from the end, I still keep my weight
Mhm.
46. So in 8 years that I active, I've been competing the same weight category. So it's I would say the half of my journey I was doing in the wrong way. And then I just start doing, understand my body in a good way, like control my carb, eat the certain protein, and try to like drink water to stay hydrated. Like back then, even water, I was scared to drink it because I'm scared my weight to like gone up. But once I start like studying and do more research, I think I start doing with the healthy way for my body.
okay. It's a major problem many athletes are dealing with, the right nutrition and the rehab time, so you can the resting time and the drink enough and eat enough, and even if you're weight cutting, it's a major problem. We talked about with we talked about with German athletes too, so it's all over the world. Maybe the same problem, I guess.
Yeah, even my athlete, we still have an athlete that have a lack nutrition and try to cut
Hmm.
weight really hardly. And for me, all of my athletes, especially the young generation or young, like 12 to 14 years old, I try to start acknowledge them about how they need to control the weight, and also we try to minimize them to cut weight too much, because for me
Yes.
as a focus, I want them to grow up stronger rather than they not eat healthy and then the growing part is become like down. We try to avoid this happen to all my athletes.
You heard that, Daniel?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really crazy to hear that, or to listen that you said that during the active career, all the years you stayed in the 46 kilogram classification. Yeah, because I think that was not healthy for your body, right? Or could have had some risk also for your body, especially also for girls. It's difficult, I think. And I appreciate that you teach it way around now to your students. And this is also what we do here in our club with our students, to tell them, yeah, what is the right way of the nutrition and the drinking, and what they need and what they don't need. And for sure, once you applied for a tournament for a particular weight classification, you need to be with your discipline to keep your weight for this tournament. But yeah, you need to consider that you are still growing in this age. Yeah, so your body needs this nutrition.
Maybe this
But I think
leads
also
us.
that
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
guess.
think that in our time today, there's more attention to that than maybe 10 or 15 years ago. So
But maybe this
Yeah, I
leads us
think
to our now big topic. Daniel, it's your topic.
my
The
topic,
difference between, yes, the difference between the countries, the training specification, and like how's the nutrition there and how's the nutrition here, and maybe you could introduce that topic.
yeah, Mint, we thought that is a good opportunity to talk about cultural differences in terms of training of Taekwondo, because you made the experience in Thailand for sure, and now you make the experience in Australia. We have experience here in Germany. So do you directly recognize some differences in Australia, how they train Olympic Taekwondo in comparison to what you learned in Thailand?
last year I was have a chance to work with the Olympic team program in Australia. His name is Sokhun Lee. Right now he's the head coach of Australia, like national team Australia. We will work together when
Mhm,
the World Championship in Wuxi in 2025.
mhm.
And the
Yep.
training program is really, really interesting for me and really open-minded for me as well. Because for me, I have a background coach in the Korea as well. I expect him might be training really high intensity, dynamic kicking. I expect him to run the training like that. But when I work with him, it's kind of impressed and make me think that, oh, we don't need to make athletes train hard every day, but we can make them train hard with the smart. Because the way he train, it's kind of really, really special. Like the way I would say, like it's special because everything that he create the drill is like really specific and really detailed for the athlete. Like for example, the blocking, why we need to do like that, or why we need to do this angle. He's always have the reason for the athlete. And that's make me like, oh, anything that we did, if it's have the reason and it's make the athlete more understand, they will apply it straight away. Like for example, with the blog, like we can tell them, oh, you need to do this, we need to do this, but sometimes it might work with this kid, it might work with this kid, because they not understand how to use it properly. And then when I start detailed thing for the athlete, it's become be better for my training part, like why we need to do this and why we can't do this one. And I kind of open the athlete asking the question for me as well, because sometimes we teach things and then they couldn't understand why they need to train it for, and they're not going to do 100%. But when they understand why they need to do it, they start doing work like 100%. That's what I find out. And that's what I try to adapt with my training when I learning from them, from the program. And also I realized that the SNC part is really important for this term, like for this kind of rule. Because right now is the rule changing. If your body not strong enough, if you're not fit enough, even you have a good skill, doesn't mean like you will win the fight. I was realized from that too.
And in comparison to that, what would you say was the focus of the training in Thailand?
The training in Thailand, it's 70% is physical training, or might be like 80% is physical training. We do kick a lot of dynamic kicks. Even the weight training program, we do a lot of repetition. I think it's majority is the repetition training that we were doing a lot. And I think if I could balance both things together, it might be a good combination for me. Like we balance with the physical training and also we balance with the tactic or the IQ fight training. I think it will be good for my style.
That's a good way to take the benefit of both. So we will see how your team will perform in the next competition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope to see you at the Olympics someday as a coach.
I hope so.
Okay. Daniel, if you don't mind, I have some quick questions for Mint.
Please.
To anticipate quick. It's this or that. Mint, if you're fine with that. I ask you, do you like this or that? And you just have to say what first comes to your mind, this or that. Is this okay for you?
Okay. It's okay.
Okay, so let's start. First question is sparring or coaching?
Sparring.
Okay. Training or competition?
Training.
Okay. Speed or power?
Speed.
Okay. I thought this is a difficult one, but you answered quick. Morning training or evening training?
Evening training.
Ah, okay. That surprises me now. Okay. And the last one, maybe a bit spicy. Thailand or Australia?
Australia.
Got you. Australia. Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Really?
Okay.
Don't you miss the Thai food?
Oh, yeah.
I do miss the Thai food, but here they have the best Thai food. In Sydney, they have a really, really best Thai food. So if you guys comes here, I can bring you guys experience Thai food here. I really guarantee it. The taste really similar in Thailand. It's like 99%.
Okay.
So it's authentic, not for tourists.
Just the price is different, I would say.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
If we ever travel to Australia, we definitely will visit you and have to
We
go
will
there.
try.
Yes. Okay. Mint, in our classic episodes of HighKick FM, we always have some bigger topics. And the main part we're through now, I guess. and naturally now would follow the Dojang story. But I guess we can skip that today because your whole story is a Dojang story like that. But we have the technique advice in every episode, and yes, maybe we managed to give that technique advice to our guests, because what can we give some advice if we have you here? Is there any major advice for some technique, maybe for the X kick or something that you have in mind right now that you give to our audience?
For the special kick or like axe kick, the trick,
Mhm.
or it's like just in general training.
Yeah, it could be a technique. Could be a training style. Anything that you're practicing these days.
Oh, okay. I would say I'm still sparring with the athlete and I'm still using my axe kick really well. If I need to tell the trip, I think is you need to be flexibility well first. So like keep
Mhm.
stretching, improve your flexibility, because I believe if your flexibility is not good, it's really hard to do axe kick. So start building up first. And also with the axe kick, in my style, it's really important with the first setup. Like when you set up the knee, like with the axe kick, we can do many style, like direct style, go like around. It's kind of different setup the knee. So I would say try to practice both setup, like go knee straight up or go knee up, like the cut kick, the way you do cut kick. And also try
Mhm.
to try to be good at basic. Like you might can practice how to keep your knee up fast first, then try to think about how to extend the leg later. Because
Mhm.
when you try everything all together, your body didn't know how to remember it. So start building step by step, like knee up fast, and then start kicking up
Okay.
fast. And also maybe try to practice how to extend the hip and keep to practice every day. Even you practice in the paddle kick well, but also don't forget
Mhm.
to keep using it when you do sparring, because even you practice really hard but you not use it, you're not gonna confident to do it at the competition.
Mhm.
So I would advise them like that.
That's a lot. That's very,
Thank
very,
you.
very good. Thanks for sharing that.
Mm, yeah.
Okay, Daniel, do you have something, or should we
Yeah,
come to an end? I don't want it, but we have
I,
to.
I have a final question. If you look back all the years of your Taekwondo career, um, can you say that Taekwondo changed your life, your mind, and how in particular?
I think it's changed my life a lot with the taekwondo, and I would really grateful to be in this community, because I was learn how to be a strong person, how to be disciplined, how to handle my mental if when things didn't go that I expected. It's kind of shaped my life
Mhm.
to be like a better person, and also it's not in the sport, it's about my life as well. And all the things that I learned from taekwondo, I always try to keep using it in my life. It's not like the sports skill, but the mindset. It's kind of helped me a lot. Even though with the starting part, because I do training hard and I get success. And also if I wanna studying hard, I just need to try to read a book or try to work hard at the study and I can be success. So it's kind of helped me a lot.
Great.
Okay, thanks for sharing that again. It's very, very, very nice. Okay, but unfortunately, we have to come to an end now with this first episode of HighKick FM International. And yes, first of all, we'd like to thank from our hearts to Mint for joining us. Mint, you're such a kind person and such a great athlete. It was a great honor to have you here today and have the opportunity to talk to you. It was a great talk. Thanks to you. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you want to give a shout out, go to TKD Fanatics online community. Visit it. If you have some shout out, if you want to say something in the end, I only can say thank you a lot.
Okay, first of all, thanks for you
Yeah.
guys that invited me. I was so excited to share about my story, share about my journey, which is really, really grateful that I got invited because I never got invited before. And also just follow my TKD Fanatic and my page code. I will try to bring out a lot of knowledge to share all the coaches or even the athlete. I will share my experience through that. And then I hope it will help you guys and shape you guys to be a better athlete as well.
Thanks to you, Mint. And as always, I give the last word to my beloved co-host Daniel. Go ahead.
Thank you. So, Mint, also thank you so much from our side. Yeah. Kop Jai Lai Lai, I would say in Lao words. And we wish you all the success for being the coach and for your career as a coach, also with TKD Fanatics. And I hope we can stay in touch and probably have another opportunity in the future. You are always invited to visit us in Germany once you travel as a coach, probably. And if we will ever win to go to Australia, we will let you know.
Definitely.
So,
Yeah, we really welcome
Thanks.
you guys if you want to come here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, then, thank you also to our audience for listening to this episode today. And as Marcel said in the beginning, this is a new format, and we are looking forward to have more international episodes. And so stay tuned.
Thanks to all of you. Have a nice evening or whenever you're going to hear this. See you, hear you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to HighKick FM, the Taekwondo podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends and join us again next time. Thanks for listening. Stay respectful, stay focused. Every kick counts. Taekwondo.